At Olentangy High School,
I reckon we put Leo or a heart right here.
painting this rock is the foundation of friendship.
Basically, it's Leo, so it stands for love each other. That's our biggest thing, is just always have each other's backs.
And on the backs of their sweatshirts, the outline of number 22. On the front, the letters LLBM. Live long, Braden Marcus.
Just knowing that he's still here with us, even though he's not actually here, but we all still remember him, and our memories are still with us.
Braden was just 15 years old when he took his own life last October. The pain of teen suicide is hard enough for anyone to comprehend, but even more frightening for Braden's friends now that they know why. In August, Braden's mom finally got a hold of her son's cell phone records. She read to us what she posted on Facebook.
At 11:01, some cyberbully friended Braden on Instagram, posing as a high school girl.
Investigators say that girl turned out to be a catfisher whose method can only be described as evil, someone police still have not identified.
They're threatening to contact their parents, they're threatening to contact their peers, their friends, their classmates.
Delaware County Sheriff Russ Martin says his office opened a criminal investigation because of the sextortion scam Braden just couldn't escape. Tonight, 10 TV has that communication between Braden and the catfisher. She tells Braden to download a social media app and send him a nude image of himself. And then it starts. If you cut the cam or you disconnect, I send it to your friends, your parents, your relatives. Is that what you want? Braden replies, please don't, I'll do anything. The catfisher threatens to post his nude image on, quote, every porn site in the world. Braden becomes desperate, telling the catfisher several times, I'm killing myself, please don't.
They're persistent, and they just won't let up once they get their teeth into somebody who's vulnerable.
Sheriff Martin says he hopes teenagers know anything can be worked through, even mistakes. In Braden's case, it seemed hopeless. The catfisher demands $1,800. Braden says he doesn't have that much. I'm begging you, he says. How much do you have? Nothing, I'm broke. The catfisher then threatens Braden with the image she or he is about to post. The relentless scammer spared no sympathy for the teen, whose next to last words were simply, all I'm asking is you just spare me. In 27 minutes, it was over.
So for many people, there was a lot going through their minds to see what really happened and what was the reasoning.
I think there was also a lot of guilt between us, all of us boys, for not being there for him, when he needed it most, and not being able to recognize that he needed our help.
Braden's childhood friends say they're angry, knowing someone targeted their friend. But now they're much more careful about social media and who they friend after losing one of the best.
Don't try and talk to somebody that you just saw one day and just oh, I'm going to be friends with them. At least kind of find the background of knowing who they are.
So what's a parent to do? Well, communicate. Experts say have a conversation with your child to let them know it's not the end of the world, but also get their passwords. Braden's mom says invasion of privacy is not a priority when it comes to your child's safety. Next, look at their apps on their phones. Some of those icons could be a cover-up for a private chat platform. And finally, go through their friends list. This is so important. If someone doesn't look familiar to you, ask your child about them. We have much more advice on catfishing and the dangers on 10tv.com. For Crime Tracker 10, I'm Angela Ann.
Tonight, the FBI is helping Delaware County with Braden's case, but the agency says sextortion is the fastest growing online crime.
Now, much of it, however, goes underreported, making it tough to track just how many cases are happening and where they're happening. We have more resources on 10tv.com. You'll also see a statement from the Olentangy Local School District on how they hope our story will prevent students from becoming targets. It's absolutely heartbreaking, and it's something you definitely want to talk to your children about.
And if you or someone you know is struggling, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days each week. Just dial 988. It is free and confidential.